welcome to an edition. How you guys doing today? Today we are going to today is going to be new YouTube firearms policy. You guys is going to get mind blinded with your head. They're going to change their gun policy. I have two videos I'm going to watch. First, I'm going to read to you the policy of the gun law. First, let me get into the share the screen. Okay, let's share it. Okay, started January 18th, 2024. Certain context showing how to remove safety device will be prohibited. Contact showing the use of homemade firearms, automatic firearms, and certain firearms associated will be age restricted. Repeat. Started January 18th, 2024. Certain contact showing how to remove safety devices will be prohibited. Contact showing the use of homemade firearms, automatic firearms, and certain firearms is also will be registered. Contact enabled to sell firearms instruct views of how to make firearms, ammunitions, and certain associated of introduced views on how to install those associated is not allowed on YouTube. YouTube shouldn't be used as a platform to sell firearms or associates noted below. YouTube also doesn't allow live streams that show some holding, handing, or transporting a firearm. Sometimes content doesn't violate our policy, but it may not be appropriate for viewers under age 18. YouTube age restriction content following the use of certain firearms and sources are noted below. Note this restriction applies to really use of firearms only. Details are below. What this means for you. If you post content, don't post content on YouTube if the purpose to do one or more of the following. Sells firearms or certain firearms associated through direct sales, e.g. private sales by invisible or links of sites that sell those items that associates may including associating that invariably a firearm to saloon automatic fire. Association that convert a firearm to automatic fire such as bump, stocks, gelatin, trigger, dropping, auto seals, or conversion kits. Highly capable magazine or belt carry more than 30 rounds, providing instruction on maximizing any of the following firearms, ammunition, high capacity magazines, homemade silencers, supporters, associates that
Silencer suppressors.
okay. You want go on? Mm,
Oh,
you
you read all this?
yes.
Okay, so accessories that enables a firearm to simulate automatic fire. Accessories that convert a firearm to automatic fire, such as a bump stock. Um, what does that say? I can't even read it. I'm so blind.
Trigger drop in auto seals or conversion kits.
Oh, getting trigger drops in automatic sears and conversion kits. Provide instructions on how to convert a firearm to automatic or simulated automatic firing capabilities. Provides instructions on how to install the above mentioned accessories or modifications. Provides instructions on how to remove certain firearm safety devices, such as a device that limits the release of a magazine. This does not include removal of a device used to temporarily disable a weapon, age restriction content. Sometimes content does not violate our policies, but it may not be appropriate for viewers under 18. So you have to put 18 and older, of course. Content showing the use of homemade firearms, examples 3D printed guns, and on automatic firearms, or any of the below accessories. Accessories that enable a firearm to simulate automatic fires. We already read those. So it's pretty much the same as the one above. Examples: firing a 3D printed firearm, firing a fully automatic rifle, firing a firearm with high capacity magazines. This guideline may apply to real use of firearms. It may not apply, for examples, to the firearm and artistic content such as a film. We may not. We may also make exceptions for public interest content, such as military or police footage, news footage, or footage from Warzone. So armed fishermen can wear his
Mm-hmm.
under that one, under that section. Hey Angie, baby.
Wow.
Hey everybody, what's up?
Hey, Andy, baby. Then what does it means? Then it means can we like can I get like it means can a kid get it like a water gun?
No, they won't let you do that. I guess they would let them do it, but most times if it's altered, like painted, any of that stuff, they won't let do.
But it not doesn't make no sense. You
Well,
know,
I mean,
not
it's
even
just
so that I can
putting
stop
it
it.
out there. It's like a policy. They're just putting it out there so people know. So, because what it is so many like in the last year or the last couple of years, so
Yeah,
many YouTubers have either shot themselves or been shot by a person on live YouTube.
yeah.
So they're trying to limit that to where they're not able to do it
Wow.
on a social media or live on YouTube or live anywhere really, but it's mostly YouTube.
Hey, Army vet, welcome. Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you for
Thank
stopping
you.
through too.
Thank you, step with you.
Yep. Thank
Ah.
all veterans for their service, whether they
Mm-hmm.
know they're fighting for our rights or not. Because after watching Impact's video the other day, that gentleman did not. I don't know what he fought for our rights for, because he was
Man, I didn't
caught.
even. Yeah, because it's a big topic. It's like all the states want to get rid of it now. Almost every state now.
Well, yeah, because it's bringing out all the corruption. Look at the super mayor. If they didn't have journalists, independent journalists going in, it would just be all her people that she wanted in.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for us, but it's a bad thing that they're trying to limit it or take it away, which they can't do because it's in the Constitution. It's part of the Bill of Rights. It's one of the first. That's like the number one job in America when you think about it. Construction and all that other shit ain't really matter because it's not in the Constitution. This is.
I have two videos I picked, and I'm going to send you them right now. First, let me try it out if it works mine. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah. Try yours.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. First, we're going to do the short one. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let me see. Let me show it. Hold on.
YouTube just changed its policy on gun videos because of pressure from the anti-gun lobby. This change is pretty significant. Today, we're going to talk about what led up to this and what we're doing about it in Congress. Hi, I'm Ben, and you're watching the Minuteman Moment. Now, before we get into the video, I'd like to take a second to tell you about GOA's first ever convention, Goals. The Gun Owners Advocacy and Leadership Summit will be held August 17th and 18th in Knoxville, Tennessee. Come see acres of booths from your favorite companies and meet some of the top voices for the Second Amendment. Goals is free for all GOA members. So visit gunowners.org/information. And I'll see you there this August 7th and 8th. The policy as it relates to firearms content. Now, this isn't the first time they've done this, but it is significant because they've now caved to public pressure on their policies as anti-gun groups become more and more aggressive about censorship with threats and lawsuits. The current change to firearms policy is summarized by YouTube as saying, starting June 18th, 2024, certain content showing how to remove safety devices will be prohibited. Content showing the use of homemade firearms and certain firearm accessories will be age restricted. If you read on, you'll see exactly what YouTube is focused on here. YouTube has added, provides instructions on how to remove certain safety devices, such as devices that limit the release of a magazine, to their strikeable offenses section. In addition, they've added a section about age-restricted content. That includes content showing the use of a homemade firearm, accessories enabling a firearm to simulate automatic fire, accessories that convert a firearm to automatic fire, such as bump stocks, Gatling triggers, drop-in auto sears, or conversion kits. Now that's a pretty L take, YouTube. Obviously, you don't know anything about firearms because a bump stock does not convert a semi-automatic rifle to fully automatic. And there's tons of evidence to prove that. Continuing on with YouTube's new restrictions. Content showing the use of high-capacity magazines, which are defined earlier in the policy as being any magazine or belt over 30 rounds. But that detail is left out in this section. Content showing homemade silencers or suppressors. They also note that the guidelines apply to the use of real firearms, but not firearms in films or other artistic content. They also state that they may make exceptions for public interest content such as police or military footage, news footage, or footage from war zones. But where did this come from? The answer is actually pretty sinister. Basically, the anti-gun lobby teamed up with their friends in journalism and in litigation for a pressure campaign on YouTube. On May 19th, 2022, Michael Bloomberg's anti-gun group Everytown sent a letter to YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki about firearms-related videos on YouTube that were listed in the Buffalo, New York mass shooters manifesto. Everytown requested that YouTube remove firearms-related YouTube videos that have any instructional component to them whatsoever, saying that these videos were a, quote, step-by-step guide on how to make firearms more lethal. 1 year later, on May 16th, 2023, both Everytown and the Tech Transparency Project, who is funded in part by the Open Society Foundation, published a report on an apparent pipeline from video games to gun videos and videos of school shootings shown to teenagers via YouTube's recommendations algorithm. The report claims that 14-year-old kids were recommended videos featuring real firearms based on their watch history of video games. The report features videos by notable firearms YouTube channels such as Grantham and Print Shoot Repeat as what were recommended to teen accounts. The Tech Transparency Project, or TTP, also claims that YouTube's algorithm recommended videos on converting firearms into fully auto, school shootings, and serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer. In a bizarre conclusion, TTP states that there is no direct link between video games and real-world violence, but then in the next paragraph, goes on to state that there's a link between the YouTube recommendation algorithm and real-world violence. Many who grow up playing video games will often find themselves enjoying gun ownership as adults. Video games can certainly serve as a catalyst for an interest in firearms, but saying that the YouTube recommendation algorithm somehow contributes to real-world violence is just as much of a stretch as saying violent video games do the same. Meanwhile, around the same time, Giffords, another prominent anti-gun group, filed a lawsuit on behalf of the victims of the Buffalo shooting against YouTube and other social media companies for their supposed role that their content recommendation algorithms played in radicalizing the shooter. This lawsuit is aimed at getting around Section 230 protections for tech companies. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Section 230, it goes like this. No provider or user of an interactive computer service shall be treated as the publisher or speaker of any information published by another information content provider. Essentially, platforms like YouTube cannot be held liable for the content published on their web service. Giffords' lawsuit claims that YouTube's content recommendation algorithm is a faulty product and funneled extremism to children on purpose for the benefit of YouTube. The goal of this suit is to legally force social media companies to become censorship machines and suppress any content that falls into disfavored categories. We'll be keeping an eye on that lawsuit as it moves forward. Next, on April 1st, 2024, Media Matters released an article claiming that YouTube had not adequately moderated firearms-related content by allowing videos on the platform with links to purchase guns and other videos that, quote, showed users how to achieve or simulate fully automatic fire, which according to Media Matters, apparently includes videos of bumpfire. And finally, on April 24th, 2024, the district attorney from Manhattan, Alvin Bragg, sent a letter to the CEO of Google, Neil Mohan, regarding YouTube's, quote, video game to ghost gun manufacturing path, and calling for YouTube.
Let's see. Huh. Hey, Western, what are they? I didn't know that. Well, they sent an article to him. I gotta find that.
Right.
What does it mean? He took it down too fast. I don't understand what he's saying. Then it's this guy sent that memo to Google. It's him doing it.
Yeah, he sent it. He's trying to get clarification.
Yeah, but the number one, he can't because that's the First Amendment. That's the Fifth Amendment.
Yeah, but the amendments don't matter on YouTube.
It doesn't.
Nope.
Wow, that's good.
That's why they can. That's why they can put in.
Bragg's letters reference the TCP report and the every time letters to
it.
Jeez.
Congress I mentioned before. Bragg also requested that representatives from YouTube meet with him at his office, maybe to discuss what would happen. Alvin Bragg sounds familiar. That's because he's the district attorney whose 34 felony indictment of President Trump just turned into a conviction. So all of that to say, this new policy change from YouTube seems to stem from outside pressure. Here's what we at GOA are doing about it. We're working with our allies in Congress to bring representatives from YouTube before either the Committee on Organization of Government to investigate the reading of Second Amendment. In the meantime, we're sending our own letter to YouTube, demanding they answer as to their motivations for these changes. How you can get involved is to call your member of Congress and let them know that you're concerned with YouTube restricting speech for all of its users. You can call Congress at 202-224-3121. Now, thanks for watching. We'll keep you updated as this situation develops. But in the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with GOA's latest fights for your rights.
Wow. They had one more video, but we're going to talk about it for a while. Wow, jeez.
Okay.
I understand, yes, for kids. Yeah, I understand not sending it, on YouTube, but I disagree that showing in the magazine, ordering. Showing the magazine only by phone, not by not that part. I understand. Not even
right.
They don't even show the magazine.
Well, because kids could order it from Amazon for all we know,
Jeez.
They can
We are talking about the new policy they're gonna pass on June 19th. New YouTube firearm policy.
The firearm policy.
Yep. You cannot sell guns. You cannot do magazines anymore in guns, I bet you they're gonna have I bet you it's gonna be next smoking weed. I bet you. I got a feeling. It's gonna come next,
it's already out there. It's just people were doing it anyways,
No, I bet they're gonna do it. I bet you after this. It's ridiculous. My goodness,
Right.
Then that's YouTube.
Right.
When you have if you want to sell guns like in YouTube or magazine, put 18. Okay, get a phone and you write it down in your channel name and you sign it. And only 18. If you violate it, then you get stuck with that. Don't get a paper saying that. Don't let anybody in. To me, I don't like guns, but looking magazine a gun,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's That's my opinion. I got one more video. I think the other one it's more better to understand.
Hey everyone, PSR here. It's going to be a little bit of a different video. We're going to talk a little bit about YouTube's new firearms policy, which unfortunately is not looking great for anyone making. And we're going to get into talking a little bit about it. But first, roll the intro because I love YouTube.
Welcome to the PSR YouTube channel. Hey, I love YouTube. YouTube's awesome. This video will get monetized. Yes. Whoa, yeah. We're having lots of family fun now. Oh, yeah. None of these are real guns now. Oh, yeah. Also got a Patreon, the link is in description. Got some merch too, yeah, you know you wanna get some. Thank you for being patient. I think we've stroked the algorithm enough for today. The video starts in 3, 2, 1.
All right, guys, I'm going to try to make it quick. I have a lot more content coming this month. We got some fun stuff, but this is just a video updating the new firearms policy. Before we get into it, I got to thank the channel sponsor for PSR, and that is Aves Engineering. Why is Aves Engineering awesome? Well, they help keep this channel afloat. Despite being demonetized, almost completely all my videos are demonetized. They have helped me out, and they are what essentially helped me keep this channel going. Without them, I don't think I could do it. And also, I do thank all the Patreon supporters as well. But what does Aves make? Well, they make all sorts of slidey bits for your fun DIY projects. Yes, the glizzies, even the pink ones. The slide. It's got to slide on something. And in there are Aves rails. If you want to get 10% off PSR for 10% off your entire order, never would do it, never would recommend it, especially here on YouTube. So thank you to Aves for sponsoring this channel. I'm not going to spend too much time going to the nitty-gritty details about this, but YouTube just announced that they're changing their firearms policy and they're adding some restrictions. Shocking. So what's changing and how does it affect this channel, my channel specifically, and maybe some other channels. So about a year ago, Everytown, in conjunction with this, private research group, I don't even know what they're called. We'll show it on the screen, shootings and stuff like that. And the YouTube algorithm is recommending all sorts of content for kids that's like violent. They came to the conclusion, shockingly, that somehow the YouTube algorithm is causing violence, actual real world violence. If you look back in the 90s, it was video games that were causing all the violence, and now it's the YouTube algorithm. So yeah, let's continue to restrict the content, and surely the violence will end. And they actually mentioned me in the report. They have a screenshot with me. They have one of Grantham too. So sweet, awesome, great. So they said that I was 3D printing channel that was sponsored by an AR-15 manufacturer that manufactured assault-style weapons. So that was KAK back in the day when I was being sponsored by KAK. Yeah, so that was after I had actually switched the name of my channel and everything. So it said PSR, not Print, Shoot, Repeat, which it was before. Interesting. So yeah, I got mentioned in this report. I guess I ruffled enough feathers at Everytown. Maybe the glong was just a little bit too much for them. I don't know. Or maybe the HK slap just slapped a little too hard. So what this complaint did was it essentially just like, ring the alarm at YouTube. We're mad, we're angry. You're causing violence. And so YouTube, unfortunately, they folded. So they have adjusted their firearms policy. Let's talk a little bit about what the changes are. So if you guys aren't familiar, age-restricted content on YouTube gets buried in the algorithm because you have to sign in and have a YouTube account in order to watch the content, because it's 18 and older. So age-restricted content is essentially the same thing as pornography. It gets put into the same category of you have to be 18 years or older to watch it, age-restricted, right? And this on YouTube includes usually stuff that's adult-themed, let's say, and other things like that. It's interesting that now firearms videos, anything DIY, anything 3D printed is now considered 18 and up. This wouldn't affect my channel really, because actually, as you can see right here, I'll put the stats on my channel up. 1.4% of my viewers, just 1.4% are under 18, guys. Such a low number. It's actually the lowest percentage of any of the demographics that watch my channel.
Okay, guys, I'm going to do a little different. What videos want me and Westside for you guys to see? You know, the topic is finished with the firearms policy. It was a short topic anyhow. What videos you want to see? Any comments in the videos? Please drop. Hey my! Oh my God! Mashi, oh my, huh? It's you? It's really you? Damn. What's up? It's been a long time. Wow.
You're all kind of shocked, huh?
Yeah, I am. I really am. Yeah, I know it's you. Yeah. Anyone have any videos for suggestion today? Any videos? Drop on the comment. Yeah, it could be any video. It's been a minute. You mean it's been a while? You mean? Yes.
Same thing.
Guys, have any video to pick? Today's open to videos. I got none. I got none videos to pick today. Nothing.
No, you're usually always prepared.
Yeah, I took a nap. Best ammo.
Solomon said hollow tips are the best ammo.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about guns.
I mean, I believe the hollow tips will go right through you, as any bullet would go through you, but it may not come out of you. But this one will come out of you.
Stop that, Angel. Stop it. Oh, you son of a bitch. I knew you were going to say that. You little dirty evil. Oh my God. Oh man. Don't say that because you gonna bring Pink Taco in here and Pink Taco is gonna start it. You know? You little shit, Angel.
Well, you already said his name, so now he's coming, or she.
Oh
I don't.
shit, yes.
Pink Taco, a girl or a guy?
I'm going to start doing the panels this week, but it's going to be different. I'm not going to pin anymore. They're going to ask, you know, cup killers. How do tips explode that used to be called cup killers? Interesting.
Yeah, they blow a hole through your ass,
Mm.
and that's what she said.
You know who would be a good interview? I'm trying to get 556 media to interview. You know.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you think he'll do it?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to get an interview. I'm going to call. I'm going to IG Facebook Jim Gomez if I could get the mayor and the chief of police. Yeah, for me to get a tour in the prison in the jail to see what's how get an interview. You know.
Okay. I was just wondering. I figured it was a female.
Heh.
I mean, the name's Pink Taco. And there it is.
I told
You guys summons it.
Oh my God,
There
Andrew!
it is.
What's up, Pink?
Angel text.
Okay. Thank you, Marcia, for coming in. I still can.
Excuse me, I'm ready for bed already.
It's going to be a short life anyhow. I thought the topic would be longer. You know. Oh, you know, I was seeing that video when the guy got the update on. I know people don't have Riverside or the Section 8. I'm not um um I'm going to tell you what do you guys think if your body take a deep pill? It's good idea or bad idea?
To do
To me,
what?
it's bad. A deep pill deal. To me, it's a bad idea because you know why? Other people think he did, but but what do you think, West Side? Is it a good idea or bad idea? Hmm?
I love it, Angels.
Who cares what the fucking chat said? Fucking, I'm telling you, why do you think it's a good idea when people take a bargain,
They take a what?
a peer deal?
A plea deal?
Yeah.
It depends on the case, really.
But that video I seen, it doesn't say that information. I type it in, it's not there. I even type his real name. It's it's not stated. I don't know if it's they keep it private or it's it's a baloney or I don't know.
What do you mean? Let me let me bring it up and we'll play it right now.
Okay.
Let's see. YouTube.
What he did, get me wrong. What he did is not right. It's not. You know?
Yeah, you're talking about. Okay, let's see. The
Or you think it's a baloney. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that.
crap.
I'll take it.
I mean, a plea is a plea, but some people have to take it because it's either 13 charges or one that you actually did, and you
But
pled guilty.
sometimes certain charges, it could be one charge. You don't know that.
Well, at the same time, you reduce all 13 down to one, knowing that you were guilty of that one. So it's kind of benefit in certain people's ways. I don't know. I mean, going to trial, he could have got 20 years compared to the year and whatever probation, So let's
Don't
see.
worry, Big Taco. Andrew won't time me out. If he does, I take you anyway. Trust me, Big Taco, you safe here. He won't. He won't.
Mhm.
If he does, I text him 24/7. You know, I would tell the girl he's dating he have 8 girlfriends. You know.
Uh-oh. I don't think he'll be acting up then. Wait, why did he click on one? I didn't tell it to do that. Video.
Now, Pig, you be nice. Now. It goes to you and Andrew. Now.
Do you want to play that one, Gregory?
What?
The one that you want with all the information of all 8
Yes.
or 7?
7, 8. You know.
It's 7.
Okay.
It's 7 because the 8th one got released back in January, I think it was.
Who got released?
I forgot his name, but he's been
the guy
out
with
since.
the belt?
Which one?
The guy with the belt?
I'm not sure. He was a teacher. but he got fired. So because he was in
He
jail.
was a teacher? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he was a
That's even
teacher
bad.
or like a teacher's aide or something. That's what
That's
I
even
heard. I'm
bad.
not sure. Yeah.
Wow.
So now I'm not sure what if he's on probation or I don't know.
That's even okay.
News. Updated news, confirmed news from the San Bernardino County Superior Court website on the Justice 8.
I
Now,
wouldn't
I'm only
doubt it.
going to give you two right here, the two that most people have been asking about. If you want to know about a specific person on the list, I have the 8 cases of each person, Justice 8. I have all the case numbers. They're all felonies. So if you tell me, hey, what about this one? I'll look it up and see.
And this guy's a celebrity. He was a celebrity.
But I made the
He is
video
a
last
celebrity,
night,
whatever you want to
and the court had Riverside County
I like this guy.
Accountability hearing.
Sometimes I don't
Well,
agree with him. You know?
Yeah.
And I saw on Instagram somebody was doing a video on Instagram with one of the attorneys. It wasn't Alex's attorney. And so I thought, let me look it up again. And I looked it up, and sure enough, Riverside County Accountability's disposition and information has been updated. Now, first, before we get to him, Alex Enamorado and his attorney and those who are close to him could give you much more specific information, I'm sure, as far as they know. I'm going from what the San Bernardino County Superior Court site says. Alex Enamorado, it looks like he might be going to trial. I mean, that's just kind of what it appears. Maybe he's still working out a plea. I don't know. But for Alex, Eden Alex, it looks like he's going to be appearing again, or has another appearance for August 9th of this year. Now, he did appear yesterday on video or audio. It showed that, or said that. As far as media coverage, the judge has denied a permit for media coverage. So, he's like, this ain't OJ. He ain't Johnny Depp. No, or whatever. But they're not going to, it doesn't appear that they're going to allow media coverage should this go to trial. But again, Alex Enamorado is looking at August 9th to appear again. David Chavez, a.k.a. Riverside County Accountability. That's the big one that everybody's been asking about. All the First Amendment auditors and the YouTube people in my YouTube community have been asking about Riverside. He changed his plea. So out of the 14 felony charges that he was looking at, he took a plea deal to dismiss 13 of those felonies and plead guilty to count 5, which is, assault by means of force likely to produce great bodily injury. That's count 5. And that was probably the pepper spray. I mean, he did it on video. Like, what are you going to, hey, man, I go, right in front of a camera. But he's been found guilty of that. Or he pled guilty through a plea deal of that, count 5. And so they vacated his August 9th appearance. Now he's going to appear December 12th of this year for sentencing. And he's being held without bail still. He's held on a no bail until December 12th, which is like 6 months from now.
Yeah.
Wow. To be sentenced. They did refer his plea deal over to probation. So it looks like he might be being referred to probation.
I would pick August. I would.
So he might be maybe 1 year served and then a probation.
He probably gave up his channel and everything.
Advisal that his body armor given to defendant per Penal Code 31360.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I agree.
Yeah, he's gonna get time served.
Yeah, I agree.
They have body armor on him, so I don't know
a lot more
what's going
insight
on with
into
that.
I agree 100%
on that. But I'm thinking,
trying to stab him or what?
I mean, just when I read that, did they give him body armor? Like, do they think he's going to get shot on the way to court? Like, what's going on here? Is he getting beat up in jail and needs body armor?
Shot,
I don't know. But it said body armor given to defendant. Now let's look at his court dates real quick too here. Because he had an August 9th. And they did away with the August 9th. So he's basically getting sentenced on December 12th for count 5 felony. Took a plea deal. And so Riverside County Accountability will still be out of the net. He's still not going to be able to make videos till at least December 12th because they're not letting him out. But it's interesting to me. There's a couple of things, and I'll close. Listen, there's a couple of things. First, it's interesting to me that that's the one they got him on, and that's pretty much relatable to the one, the action that he pepper sprayed the guy sitting on the ground while people were recording it. Like, there's cameras around, and it's interesting because he's a cop watcher and a First Amendment auditor. He's more a First Amendment auditor, but in recording the police, we always say, hey, there's cameras here, dude. You got to behave. You got to hold yourself accountable. You got to be transparent. There's cameras here. We always say that to the police. We're always recording the police and saying, hey, you're on camera. Yet he did that while people were recording. To me, it's like he wasn't focused. Like he should have thought, oh, there's cameras here. I'm going to behave or whatever. But he didn't. The second thing I want to get to is also what's interesting to me is they kept him on a no bail. They kept him in jail all these months because it was December when he went in before, right? Or when he first went in, it was in December, I believe, around that time frame. That was around Christmas. And so he's been in jail all this time. Did they kind of mess with his head a little bit? Kind of like, mess with him. And then he finally went, you know what?
Would be
fine. A plea deal, man. You know what I mean? Kind of like a wartime interrogation, where they wind you down. And finally you go, all right, whatever, I give. Could that have been it? Because all these guys are vowing to go to trial. They're like, no, we're going to trial.
I think they wore him down.
And twice,
Yep.
I've taken a plea deal, and I've been criticized so bad. The first time, my plea deal was take a noise complaint. You can walk out of here. All right. I yelled too loud, and I walked out. Nothing happened. The second one, take a diversion for a year, and we'll drop the charges. And everybody's like, you took a plea deal, man. What kind of activist are you? Well, this March of this year, I was found not guilty, and they dropped all the charges. Yeah, I guess diversion is great. My point is,
I mean, he smokes cigarettes every day.
It seems like anytime one of us, First Amendment auditors or somebody that's a cop watcher, a cop recorder, when we take a plea deal, everybody gets so upset. You should take it to trial. And so I want to know what you guys think about Riverside County Accountability taking a plea deal, count 5 felony, and now he's going to be sentenced on December 12th. Should he have said, no, I'm going to trial?
I guess he knew he did wrong.
Or was he smart to take
but on 13 charges, like,
now remember,
I don't know.
He was caught on camera doing it. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know. Sorry this is so long. I've tried to keep it short. This is actually the concise, condensed version of what I've done. I've done this so many times a day just trying to get the information out to you guys. This is the actually condensed version. But let me know what you guys think. And let me know quickly. By the way, that's Dr. Cox. Now, if I don't know who Dr. Cox is, you can't
And you remember it's Cox,
you
not Cox.
put on some
remember that
scrubs.
Remember
he sent me that. He signed it and sent it to me in the mail because I worked in a certain field during the pandemic.
Damn. Our battery's thinking of, I go for that trial. That's mine, But what's going to happen if it changes the mind, the people? Hmm?
I just hope he doesn't snitch on nobody.
Uh, I know. I know.
I mean, he probably already. I mean, I don't know. I can't judge, but everybody knows Stitches
Don't
gets
get me
was
wrong. He did very wrong. He should never pepper spray the guy. He should leave. That's it. If he didn't pepper
right.
spray this guy, he still be walking around doing what he's doing his best, you know. But he
Yep.
don't
Yep.
listen. He's
Well,
hard headed. I
well, he
keep
got.
telling him.
He was looking for friends, and to me, I think he was looking for friends, and he found them in all the wrong places. Because the friend or the people he had that he
Yeah,
was with, like, stopped talking to him, stopped going out, stopped doing stuff with him, and I
yeah,
guess judged them or he judged them. I don't know what
exactly.
happened. Whatever it was, somebody said something, whatever it
Yeah,
was, who cares, you know? And I think he just got that he didn't have nobody to go cop watch with or whatever, and because I mean he did all those videos and stuff with the guys for so many
you
years.
don't need to go with people. He's a smart guy. He's good without going. He's really good by himself. You know, he's really good by himself. You know, he
But
don't
I
need to
think
go
I
with
think it's
anybody else.
easier. Like to me, I think it's easier if you get dropped off because
Yeah,
then you know the cops can't really like fuck with you, but unless they find you.
yeah.
And having a getaway driver is always nice too, or one to go get the car and then the other, the other ones just jump in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So I think
that's
that's
all
what he
I'm
was.
saying. You know, he should never ever pepper spray the guy, Angel. Then he will never go to jail. Never,
Yep,
because
exactly.
remember, it all counts because he keeps spraying after spray. He sprayed that security
I'll be right
guard.
back.
He sprayed he sprayed the security guard. That's one count. He sprayed the janitor. I mean, the security guard two. The guy three, and anything. I think that yeah, he was better off on his own. You know, well, that's what he get if you pepper spray anybody. You know, you do the crime. You know, exactly, Pink Tiger. Exactly. Especially now what's going on. Yeah, you know. Remember, he's young. He's a kid. He's like in the 30s, very young, young and hard headed. You know, unexperienced. You know, I still like the guy, but but what he did is wrong. It hurts me. You know, it's broke my heart a little bit. He helps. He helped with my channel, but what he did, it breaks my heart. You know, it take piece of that. It take the piece of it. You know. I hope he learned his lesson in jail. You know, maybe it's good for him to go to jail to learn a lesson. You know. Hmm. I remember when Riverside was very passionate of his work. I remember when he went to cop watching, he was passionate for it. He wasn't for the money in the beginning. He was passionate, but once he get into the vendor thing with Alex, he changed. He got more. more greedy and more attitude, more change. He's not the same he used to. You know, he attitude change. He's his system changed. His immunity changed. You know, getting more vicious on lives. Mm-hmm. I'm going to find more. I'm going to look up more information of these. I'm going to try to get updated. I want to see other people too. I want to see. I'm going to find the 7 other person. I'm going to find the other 7 to see if they're guilty or not, or if they're pig guilty. Hey, what's up, Mark the Spider guy? How you doing? I wasn't sure if you know, I don't want to talk about it. I was not sure to see what the reaction is or about Riverside. And I said, well, let me talk about the updates. So far so good. People have good opinion in the chat, you know. Hey Andrew, I hope he changed when it come out. I hope he come out and apologize, make a video. Oh man. Exactly, Maria. Exactly. That's what I'm. Yeah. Yep. Remember remember he got a lot of burn bridges. Everybody, everyone coming here and on. He lost a lot of friends in YouTube. Lot of friends. He lost almost 80% of friends in YouTube. You know, he used to have people help him get his back, but now, you know, that's why I don't want. That's why I don't want to do no cop watching at all. You know, it's not for me. I'm not going to mention no name, Angela. You know, no, before, like HGS used to have his back. You know, those all of those people used to get his back. You know, you know. Well, he will be Here we learn, you know. Hey, Andrew, would it ever happen? You know, if Andrew always getting in trouble, I always watch his back. You know, you have to. You gotta watch your own back these days. You know. Okay, well, guys, that's the topic I have today. I'm gonna find more topics. You know, I'm gonna give more updates on that case. You know, you guys have a good evening. Thank you for the tune up, you guys. Thank you for coming in, and you guys please support each other. You know,
Right. We always support each other.
Mhm.
You ending it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I talk to you guys later, and don't forget to film the police and spread the words all about their rights. You know, you guys take it easy. God bless you. Bye bye.